As of May 2024, the Ukrainian government has identified more than 19,000 children who have been deported or forcibly displaced by Russia. Fewer than 400 of them have been found and returned home. Mykola Kuleba, a founder of the Save Ukraine charity organization that helps to find and return Ukrainian children, says he believes the actual numbers is much higher, if one takes into account the Russian occupation of Crimea and Donbas in 2014.
There are many more such children. We are communicating this figure, which is for the last 2 years, and the war has been going on for 10 years.
Bogdan Shvetsov from Kherson is 14 years old. When Russian forces overran the city, the headmaster of his school, appointed by the Russian occupation, proposed he join a 2-week trip to a children's camp in Crimea. Bogdan agreed, as did many other children. Bogdan recalls that when the 2 weeks had passed, camp representatives told the children they would not go home yet, due to security concerns.
They said, for your safety, we will leave you in the camp. You will be safe here because there will be shelling there. And they said they had nowhere to take us.
Bogdan's mother, Irina Shvetsova, says the teacher who was accompanying the children told her the only way she would see her son again was if she traveled to Crimea to pick him up there.
The headmaster of this camp said they had been given a deadline of April 7th, and those who do not pick up the children, those children who have parents, the children will be distributed to different places.
Shvetsova describes the 6 months she spent waiting as a time of horror.
I didn't sleep at all. I constantly had the thought in my head, what should I do now? What should I do next?
Irina found volunteers who were helping parents return children like Bogdan back to the territories that Ukraine controlled.
On April 7, 33 children were returned. There were supposed to be 33, but only 32 came back because there were 2 sisters and one of them stayed there. Their grandmother, who was going to pick up her granddaughters, died on the way while being interrogated by the Russians.
The International Criminal Court has charged Russian President Vladimir Putin with the war crimes for the unlawful deportation and transfer of children. Ukrainian officials say thousands of its children are held illegally in Russia or on Russian-occupied territories away from their families, who fear many of them may never return. Anna Chernikova, VOA News, Kyiv.